Hello everybody and welcome back to the Farms. So, we are in November and there's not much to do on the farm in November. So what we've got planned for today is we're going to go pick the low loader up with the new fast track because I just want to drive it. 'Cause it's a fast track, why wouldn't you? We're going to load the eggs up. We're going to load the jam up, we're going to load all the cereal up, and we're going to get that all sold, because obviously November is a very good time for eggs, so we might as well get those sold, and we've got all of that other stuff, so we'll get it all sold together. We are then going to go over to the cows, we're going to feed them. If they need a top up on food, we'll get the food done for them, we'll get straw blown in there. We have still got the Voltra busting the fields at the moment, so he's not finished just yet, but when he does, I think there's more fields to do, and if there isn't, we're gonna start lime spreading just to make sure we're on top of the job. So we've got plenty of time now before we drill, and there's not an awful lot we do these months, so we might pass through a few months to get to a more enjoyable, well, I think more enjoyable, but a busier month for ourselves. But here's where we stand at the moment. So we do need to feed the chickens as well. They are empty. The cows, they're not empty, but we will top them up and keep them filled. Milk is slowly going up. I don't know how old these cows have got to be. 34-month-old one is definitely doing a lot better. I am very tempted to sell the 20 others and just buy fully aged ones just to see if we can really kickstart our milk production. They need a bit of straw, so we've got that to do. Let's just check on our field. I don't think there's anything to harvest because I'm sure we are all done. So as you can see, ploughed, finishing that field. Then we need to stone pick all these as well. So we'll get all them stone picked. Might even just set the Voltra, just leave him going on that job. 8 is done for us, so yeah, we probably will because we're going to need this. Our 2 grass fields are ready, but obviously the pit isn't. We have no room in the pit, so we might have to leave that and then fertilise it. And the other job what we might do is if we get chance to buy a manure spreader and a slurry tanker, we might spread some poop on the field. But for now, let's head over here and let's get this trailer filled up with some produce. So I think it's about the first outing with the fast track. We haven't done much with it at all apart from move it around. Oh, that's the other job I was planning on doing today. I'm going to sell all the grapes. I might put the olives in the oil factory. We've also got the canola oil to sell as well today because it is a good time for canola oil. So yeah, there's quite a bit to get sold, and that's what we'll be working towards today. Get everything all sold. We should make a good chunk of change so we can buy fields, we can buy tools. You know, we'll get ourselves real set up this month. So let's see if we can get them on. So we've got 21 pallets so far. I don't know how many are in there, and so those grapes will make us a fair few pennies as well, so we will try and sell as much as possible. There we go, jam is all loaded, and then like my plan is that we're hopefully going to buy a field, and hopefully we'll buy the manure spreader and bits like that so we can start fertilizing our field. So we have got 13 pallets of eggs on board. I'm in no rush to keep stacking it up because I know we've got to come back. We've got cereal to sell as well, and we've got when the steering's not being so laggy. Let's try that again. So let's get these beacons on. It's half the reason we went for the old JCB, got good beacons. But yeah, so we've got plenty of stuff to sell, so we don't need to stack it up. We've got a few journeys to do today. Oh, can we just get around there? Just. But yeah, so we're going to be running back and forth a bit. And then we need to look into Noor and slurry tankers, really. We also need to pick a field out, so I wonder if I can get this on cruise control without crashing it while showing you. Let's aim for that. So we don't own field 16 at the moment. Oh, 18 even. And it is ready to harvest, but it has got sugar beet in it. Now we could buy it. We could pull all the sugar beet up. We could put it into our sugar factory. Or we could sell it. And do it like that. It's a lot of work. It would be a mammoth job. I mean, we have got the two 50,000 litre trailers, so maybe it wouldn't be so bad. But that sort of distance, we'd probably want a lorry to be taking it back and forth. Because it's just so far. So I don't know. That's one option for a field. There is a few others fields. I sort of want to stay in the area. We've got 11, 12 we could get. Nice biggish fields, but yeah, I kind of want to stay in that area. I mean, we could drill it in, but it seems wasteful considering that crop is there. And we could make potentially quite a lot of money off it. Yes, we'd have to hire the harvester. It would cost us, what's it going to be, 30 grand an hour, I would say. Now, we could be naughty. We could hire the lizard modded sugar beet harvester. And that thing just, yeah, we could do the whole harvest in seconds and then go tip it. But we're not going to do that. We will do it properly if we decide that's the route we want to go down. But first, let's get 29,000 litres of jam and 13,000 litres of egg salt. See what that makes, and then we'll go back, pick the rest of the eggs up, and we've got the canola oil as well. So that's a good start. That is £187,000. So that's taken us up to 700,000, well, nearly £800,000 already. And the time we get the rest of those eggs, we've got the canola oil, there's olive oil to sell, there's the cereal to sell. I think we can make a fair bit of money. So I want to race back to the yard. I'll start loading everything up, and then I'll see you back at the sell point. So we are pulling in. Cereal has gone a bit off kilter there. We've got 9 pallets of cereal on board. We've got 19 pallets of eggs on board. We've got 13 pallets of canola oil and 2 pallets of olive oil. So let's see what we can get up to. Oh, so that is £400,000, just over. That now takes us to £1.2 million. Absolutely beautiful. So I've had an idea. Instead of selling the grapes, why don't we build a big grape factory? If we can do it, if there's room on that land. If we can move all them grapes over there, and we can make grape juice. We could make more raisins. I don't necessarily think we need any more raisins. We're doing alright on the factory front, I think. Let's just double check that. fact. Let's see. Where's my cereal factory? Here it is. It's doing alright. Probably could do with getting topped up a bit more. The honey now, we've upgraded that, is starting to kick in. So to be fair, we could upgrade that again. Get that going a bit faster. That now takes 31,000 litres. It's cost us £43,000, but, you know, it probably is worth it. So we could do that. I'm wondering if it's an idea. I would like to get that field, which I know is going to be 700, 800,000 pounds roughly, but we are going to get money off that if we choose to go for that field. Our other options here on the right, number 11. It's not as big. Hasn't got a crop in it. It's ready for us. I don't know. It would be a lot of work to get that sugar beet up. We don't necessarily need the sugar beet. The sugar factory is full at the moment. But we can add the sugar beet in separate to the sugar cane. It would mean we probably would have to start selling some of the sugar, which isn't a problem, because yet again, it makes us money. So I'm not sure on that one yet. So we're going to get back to the yard. We're not far away now. And then we're going to have a look at that field, see what's required. We're then going to nip down to the cows, feed them. And if we decide to harvest, we will rent, we won't buy, we will rent a sugar beet harvester. We'll leave a worker on it because I could do it, but it would just drive me insane with how slow it'll be. It is going to take the best part of 2-3 episodes if we did it, or I could just leave it running in the background. I don't know, it's catch-22, so let's have a look. It is just a ginormous field to do sugar beeting. So it's £746,000. It isn't pretty much all loam, it's what we want. It would be a good field to have to our portfolio. I think I'm going to do it. We're now left with £400,000, and we probably won't be left with that for much longer, because we are about to sell the cows. I'm going to sell the cows, and I'm going to buy the oldest ones. I need the milk to get that production going. So we're going to get them sold. So it's £57,000. I think I'm going to sell the water buffalo as well. They are not producing either. And what we're going to do, we're going to buy the 28-month-old ones. So water buffalo. I'm just going to check on the water buffaloes because I thought we'd put the oldest ones in. 28 months. So yeah, the water buffaloes weren't doing. So let's just stick to. Let's fill this enclosure full of mature cows. It's going to cost us 100 grand to do this. But I'm hoping that means we are going to get some milk. And we're going to get some milk soon. Because that's what we're after. We're after some milk. So I can get that dairy going, and then I can get cakes on the go. And once we've got cakes on the go, we are going to be making a fair few squid. So we do, I thought this was outside, but it's not. So we are going to have to go pull this out first. And so this grass is ready. Could build another pit, or we could leave this to March. I think we'll have enough food. I'm nearly tempted next year to make a load of silage, then try and make a load of hay, and then we could, in theory, make total mixed rations if we wanted to. Right, let's get this blown in. Get the bedding topped up, because that is our free fertiliser. We'll probably put it on this grass field once, I think it's once this month's done with, it'll go back to growing. Don't think you can harvest it in December. And then what we can do once we've done that is fertilise it with all this poop we've got. And then it should be, for next time, a really good yield. I do need to spread lime on it as well. I can't remember if I did it or not. We'll check the pH levels. Yeah, I'll put 2 bales in there because it tends to use quite a lot of straw, actually, this cow enclosure. Seems to use a lot more straw than you make manure. But I suppose that's how it is, isn't it? But yeah, let's get that blown in there. Focus on this tractor's one of our lower used tractors. Doesn't get an over lot of use, but it is very handy to leave down at the cows. It's an old girl as well. We don't want a new tractor in here getting all slimed up and mucky. There we go. He is now done. The Voltra has finished his job as well. And he is next to the new field, which is this beautiful thing over here. Oh, run myself over. So that is ready to harvest. It is weedy. I would imagine if we look at by the precision farming for that field, that it hasn't been well looked after. No. pH bad, nitrogen bad. Yeah, I just somewhat didn't think it was going to be good. So it's not going to yield the best, but it is a big field. So I am tempted to try and harvest it. Could leave a worker on it. It wouldn't be the end of the world. Leave a worker doing it. And we can just have a... We could bring a Fent over here with a couple of trailers, and we can use a little trailer for what we're going to do up at the yard. Might be an idea. We've got the fast track, and then when the Fent's full, we could just take it straight to sell. I don't think it's a bad price at this time of year. I'm just going to get that filled up. We do need to go grab stone picker now. I don't think it's up this end of the yard. So we are going to have to go pick the stone picker up. So I'll quickly just go pick that up, get the Voltra going, I'll lease a sugar beet harvester, and we will then set that going. And then we'll come back and we're going to move some grapes. I'm probably going to sell them now because we are, not that we're low on money, but we ain't got the most money in the world. We have got the uni mog here, so we could use the mog for a bit of carting if need be. To be fair, I might even actually set the mog on stone picking. Do I want to? No, so we're going to have to use the mog to collect stones and then run the stones back and forth. So we're going to be busy flicking between the mog, picking up stones, fast track moving what we're selling, and the Fent picking up all the sugar beet. So we can leave both trailers in the field, probably have one on the back of the Fent just to go unloading the sugar beet harvester. We will need to run the Fent to the store and get some new tyres because they're 100% gone now, and she is fairly slippery slidey. This field to our left has been done fully, and then we do need to lime spread them all out as well, but we have got our own lime, so we'll probably turn off the worker buying lime, take all that to the field, let him just burn through all our lime, and then we can switch it back on, because that's the beauty of picking the stones up, isn't it? So let's pick the stone picker up, and then we can take that. So let's have a look, see what our first field is. Oh yeah. 17, 9, 10, 16, all need doing. I don't know what field 17 says it needs rolling. Ah, so I never rolled it last time, wasn't it? Ah, that's what the problem is. Yeah, all of them need stone picking. And that needs spraying off the weeds. Field 2, what stage are we at? Ah, that's growing, so that's fine. That is beautiful. Right, let me get this into a field and let's move some bits around. Right, so we've got the sugar beet man going. We've got some new tyres, and we have filled up the trailer with the first load of grapes. There is another load. There is some in the silo as well, but I am going to top up the factory as well with it. So we've got £44,000 for that little top up. Beet harvester is full, so we do need to jump in. I must have gone past it. There, bent. Let's go get him emptied. So we've got 2 big trailers on the job. I think we'll be alright. I think we'll be able to get 3 unloads. But if I remember rightly, the workers never put this spout right. So it's a bit of a pain. Ooh. Can just do it. So yeah, we'll get that first unload. So it's 45,000 litres. It's the only reason I went for this one. It's a bit bigger. As you can see, there's probably only been 1 lap of the headlands done so far, and we're at 45,000 litres, so it's gonna be a bit of a mammoth sugar beet harvest, but we can do it over a few episodes. It's not, won't be the end of the world. There we are. That's our first load. So we'll leave him on his way. I'm going to jump back in our fast track, and we'll go back, get the next load of grapes, and we can take them to our raisin factory and get that right filled up so we don't have to worry about it. And then we'll go get the olives, and we'll get them. In fact, I might sell the olives because they're fairly slow in the oil mill, and we've got plenty of canola to run through it, so it might be worth just getting them sold because we've got loads of canola in storage as well, which we need to move over to the oil mill. So yeah, let's fire up here, get some grapes moved, and we'll start moving some other products. Right, so we've got 20,000 litres exactly of olives, and I decided we're going to sell them directly. Just because that olive oil factory is taking a while to make it to olive oil. And we've got still loads of canola sat in storage that I'd like to get through. So let's see what we can get for that one. 36,000, well, £40,000 with the environmental. So not too shabby. I did see the worker was blocked. Didn't realise the miffent. Let's get this moved out of his way. What's his tank doing? Won't be long before he is full again. Yeah, we're not cracking on too fastly. Well, he's crashed into it again. Thought it was going to empty. See if we can't get it emptied on the move. Just showing the workers don't put the pipe up. So we're going to get these both filled, and then I think I'm just going to sell all the sugar beet. It'll help pay for the field. We're now back up to £390,000, so we ain't doing too badly. But we are going to have quite a bit of sugar beet. Now, sugar beet ain't worth a lot per per 1,000 litres, but the quantity we are going to receive off this field is going to be something special, shall we say. We've already got 80,000 litres in the trailer, and we are probably only on the second lap of the headland. We're soon going to have to empty the stone picker, so that's what we've kept the uni mug back for. Or if it will tip, we could take this trailer over there now we're done with it. We've done all the little bits and bobs we've got to do moving around wise, so we could take this down there. Or our next, yeah, probably will actually take this down because it's got quite a lot of fields to clear. But that's going to be a lot of stones time we fill this trailer, so hopefully we might even just sell them, to be fair. We've got quite a lot of lime. I don't know if stones are worth a lot. Be interesting to see. Probably a couple £100 I would imagine out of a trailer like this. Don't know. But yeah, we'll have a think about that. But yeah, I think it might be worth just taking this trailer to the field, even if we attach the mog onto it and keep this trailer in the field for now. We're soon going to have to put all our attentions into carting for the sugar beet field and hopefully making some money out of it, because it's going to be busy. So we might even just leave one trailer in the field and then start doing field by like one by one sort of thing. So we'll work it out. We'll work it out. We'll get it sold. This silo at our yard. This isn't our yard. This is another yard, which I've just cut through. And we don't want to be going this way. But yeah, our silo at our yard doesn't do multi-fruit. The only silo that does multi-fruit is our one by all of our factory, so we would have to run it there if we wanted to store it, but I honestly don't think we'll want to store it. So we're nearly on 100,000 litres already. We ain't going to need that much sugar beet kicking around. Unless we've got piggies. But even still, I don't think we would need that much sugar beet. Looks like could be an option to get piggies. Fatten some piggies up and sell them. We'll have the manure and spreader, but it's just, yeah, I've never been keen on pigs. They don't really bring in any money unless we put it with a butcher's. Put it with a butcher factory, and then we can sell the meat as well when they get fat enough. So let's get this tipped in here, if it will. I think you've got to be very... Come on, tip. Do we have to be closer? Let's see. Won't get much closer than that. Yeah, bit awkward, but you can get it in there. Probably just that little bit too high. But we are filling up, so at least we can empty it fully. Then that gives him a long time to crack on. He's about halfway across that field now. So he's getting on alright. Right, let's drop that in the field. The mod can take over doing that when she's full again. And we're going to head back to the yard. Might even have a look at getting a spreader of some sort. Or we leave it until we got a bit more money. Not sure yet. Probably end up carting in a minute, because once that worker has filled up that next trailer, we will need to be on carting. And he is not a long far around that field. Right, I'll catch up with you guys shortly. Right, this is our first trailer load of sugar beet. We've got 100,000 litres, well, just over. So 50 and a bit in each trailer. So let's get the first one tipped and let's find out what 100,000 litres of sugar beet is going to net us. And obviously we're going to have a lot of this to come off that field. We are going to get a couple of surcharges though per hour, because I reckon it could take a few. So 47 plus 5,000, so just over £50,000 a trailer. So not too shabby really. We should be able to top that bank account right up. So while I'd come off from you guys last time, I had bought a manure spreader. And we've started spreading manure across the field that is ready to go. I will keep spreading it until the trailer's empty. There's like over 100,000 litres, so we'll just keep spreading it in all the different fields. And there we go, another £50,000. So that is absolutely perfect. So we're going to get quite a fair few loads off that field, I would say. We're still on, I think we're on 3rd or 4th headland lap, so we will have a look on the. This will give you a bit more of a scale of how we're doing. So that has made us 100 grand. That little bit there. And we've still got all of that to do. So it's going to take a bit of time, but that's why we've hired a worker. We could also hire another machine if we wanted to try and start them at both ends of the field and get going. But while we've got loads of other jobs to do on the farm, we could just leave it with a worker and keep filling up. Right, I'm going to take this back over to the field and then it might even be ready for another empty. And there we go. There is field 1 spread with our poop from the cow. So we've still got 90,000 litres. Worker number 2, he has finished stone picking that field, so he'll be moved on to the next field. And I think that is a great place to leave it for today. So we made a lot of money. We spent a lot of money. But yeah, I think it's going well. We're expanding this farm, so the sugar beet is coming off the field, and we will be carrying that on next time. It's going to take quite some time, so we might not even get it done next episode, but there's plenty for us to do because we need to spread all the muck on all these fields. We've got the slurry afterwards, so I'm just going to work my way around next time, every field, until we've got around them all and got them all spread. So thank you for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Any suggestions, do leave them below. And if you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell, you'll see the rest of the sugar beet harvest. I'll see you there. Bye for now.